So hello and welcome to our next tutorial that is going to be about ControlNet. And ControlNet is a feature that allows you to influence the composition of an image. So we are again in the usual interface. So here is a button that says ControlNet. So first of all, here we see the ControlNet models. We have the human pose, the soft edge, and the text and image. So the next thing would be I have uploaded or just dragged and dropped an image here. I can put it here. And we are going to start with the first image. That is going to be this person. And we like this pose that he has. So we decide, okay, the only thing that we want to be recreated is the pose. And what that does is it creates this little stick figure. You can actually change this. Changing these would as well change the anatomy. So I'm just going to leave it about the way it was. I'm going to prompt now that I have the pose. A woman wearing trousers standing on a stage screaming into a microphone. Because in my opinion, this could be a really nice reference picture for that. So you see what I mean. Let's just use this and have it inside of our little prompt helper that you have already seen in different tutorials. If you want actually a really specific tutorial on how to use that, you can just comment because I'm not 100% sure if that was so clear. Oops, copy and paste. And with this one, we need a negative prompt. So there we have the woman screaming into the mic. I think the first one was actually better. So now we are going to have a look at the second one. So I'm just going to throw this out so it doesn't auto-detect this one straight away. And I'm going to use SoftEdge. And I have prepared an image. So I'm going to drop this here. And let's say we are a metal band that is called Bunny, for example. And we have a heavy metal. We have now a heavy metal CD cover with loads of lightning and thunderstorm, and a cute bunny that is dressed as a Black Sabbath member. We can use the sliders for control weight or the ControlNet influence, and that basically means how much the generation is referred to this here. So if I put it to 0, then it would just generate something from the prompt. If I put it to 1, it would be quite specific to the reference image that we have seen, and I can put it up to 2. Maybe just have it at 1.2. This is basically here the starting point of when this image is used as a reference during the process of generating an image. So let's say we have 25 steps and we start to influence this generation at, let's say, I don't know, a fifth. Then we would have the first 5 steps not being influenced, but the last 20 steps would be influenced. And the same thing from here. So you can try and see how much of a difference that makes. But let's just see how our bunny works out. So as you can see, we have the thunder, we have the thunderstorm, the lightning, and the bunny written. So it took this quite exact. So what we are going to do now is do something different, but quite similar, to be honest, because we are going to use the text and image tool. So when you choose that, you come here and you have like possibility to directly in the interface use, for example, the word welcome. And you can choose how big it is and just center it. Right now we have these and I will apply it. And then something very similar happens, like we just saw. We have this reference image and we can still change it. So we can still have it at the top and you will see it will jump to the top. and then it will be processed again, or we will have it at the center as we wanted it. I'm going to insert a prompt that worked out quite well. It is kind of like a fluffy cotton candy world, and just see what this creates. We have a control weight here, and for this it is actually quite important because at the default it would be set at 1, but sometimes when the word is very detailed, it would be good to put it, for example, to 1.2 or maybe even higher. And this is now an image that shows the welcome inside of a generation exactly the way as we wanted it to be. So these are the 3 ways of using ControlNet. I hope you have fun, and if you have any questions, please let us know. And yeah, have fun with the next tutorial.